Hello! So this recording is for Srvl 1020 section 901. Today I'm talking about 3 different service learning options that you can go and volunteer to. I personally found all of these whenever I was looking for a practicum experience, and so these were all on my radar already, and I think they're all super awesome, so this is how I found them. So my first one is actually located in Knoxville, but there is a branch located here. The whole center is called the Helen Ross McNabb Center, and the section that's located here is the sexual assault service here. It's part of the Family Justice Center in Johnson City. And so this program altogether offers all kinds of services. So there's crisis services, social services, domestic violence services, mental health services, and all of these are available for children and adults. So they also offer advocacy and therapy in any need that somebody might have therapy. And the biggest need for volunteers in this kind of center would be admin or somebody to run a 24-hour crisis line. Not everybody is always willing to do that, so they need people to do that. They also offer you to go to different kinds of events that they're raising awareness for sexual assault or crisis or the need for advocacy. And sorry if you see me looking over here, this is where all of my notes are. And this is one of my picks for service learning because I think advocacy is super important at any level. They offer child and adult advocacy in situations where somebody needs to go to court, or of course, the crisis hotline is super important because some people just need somebody to talk to, and so having 24 hours of the day that somebody can reach out, ask questions, be comforted by somebody, I think is super important. And they also offer different educational opportunities, such as teaching kids how to set boundaries and avoid bullying, learn what bullying is, and dating violence and stuff for the teenage population, as well as things for adults like communication in healthy relationships, sexual assault response, and a bunch of things like that. So my second service is Mini Miracles, and this service is super important to me because it involves what I want to do whenever I have a career. Mini Miracles Pediatric Therapy is a therapy contractor. So they do all kinds of therapy. They have speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, behavioral health therapy, and educational services. And so with something like educational services is super important right now. With the kids going to school online, they offer academic tutoring. And what's super awesome about Mini Miracles right now, I think, is that they offer educational therapy for students who don't meet the IEP requirements in the school system. So they can't get this help inside of the school, but they can be helped outside of school. And this includes kids with ADHD, and the therapist helps them cope in the classroom and find a way to center themselves so that they can make it through the day in the classroom. And I personally would like to go into speech therapy, and so I think this is just an awesome one-stop resource for people who need all kinds of therapy: occupational, physical, speech, behavioral, educational, so you only have to go through one contractor. If you volunteer here, it's you're volunteering with previous knowledge about something, so you're assisting a therapist or you're scheduling like the clerical duties and that sort of thing. And then kind of along the miracle line, I have Small Miracles, which is Therapeutic Equestrian Center, and I just think this is such a unique form of therapy. They offer equestrian therapy, which is a therapy done with horses for people with special needs. It's a faith-based company, and they're located in Kingsport. And they don't only cater to kids with special needs. You can, if you're in a youth group, your youth group can come here, or in some form of juvenile court or something like that, you can come here and they teach positive leadership skills and how to connect with other people. And then they also have a Horses Empower Heroes program, which is for disabled vets and people like that. And so if you volunteer here, you're volunteering to help kind of coordinate everybody, and you're helping to clean the horse stables, and it is kind of like the dirty work, but it's also super important because the people that work here can only do so much, and it's such an awesome organization. Horses are some of the, riding a horse is almost more than therapeutic to kids with special needs. Some kids have never spoken before, and then they get on a horse, and this is what leads them to being verbal. And so it's just a really awesome organization, and I really think all of the ones that I mentioned were awesome. So